Hello traders, this is Karthik from Nifty Analysis. Many of you are actually coming back with the questions like how to plot Bhoomi 2.2 and how to trade instruments like Nifty and Bank Nifty. What are the other things to keep in mind while trading? So here this video is to all Bhoomi 2.0 subscribers, and also I'm going to cover a bit on Bhoomi Comics for the Comics subscribers, as we have more Bhoomi Comics subscribers. So let's play. So guys, this is how once you log into the trading view, this is how your screen looks like. And from there you need to go to this tab called charts. If you don't have any pre-charts, then it will just go blank, and you just need to press on this indicator, press on this tab, and then place whatever the markets you like to see. So I'm going to go to this chart, and then I'm going to go to this options chart, which is my chart. So once you go into this, this is how Bhoomi 2.0 looks like on Maruti Suzuki at 15 minutes time frame. And I would actually tell you something. So let us remove Bhoomi 2.0 from this, and I'll tell you how to plot Bhoomi 2.0 now. Go to this indicators and strategies tab, just click on it. Once you click on this, you would see a flow button. So over here you can see invite only scripts. So once you see this thing, just click on it. So from there you can choose Bhoomi 2.0 and just click on Bhoomi 2.0, and your chart is added. So this is how it looks once you add Bhoomi 2.0 on your chart, and once you hide this indicator, this is how it looks like. Just let me remove this line from it. Okay, so this is how your chart looks like normally, but once you plot Bhoomi 2.0, this is how it looks like. And Maruti is a very high liquid stock, and it's a beautiful stock. In fact, it's also my favorite stock. So this is a 15 minutes typical time frame. I'll come down on like how to trade a 15-minute for intraday trading. So once you see a sell signal on this one, stay in the trade till the end of the day, EOD, because once you are in the profit, just move your stop loss to entry, and your stop loss would be this is your entry candle. This is your entry candle, and this is the signal candle. So your stop loss would be somewhere close to here. And you can, if you're an options trader, you can ride the whole wave till you see something in green. So typically the signal has generated at 6295.80, and you were in this game till this point, this point 4915. And if you're an options trader and I wanted you to wait for this green, if you're doing it, or like you have many levels to buy in options, I would come down there eventually on maybe Wednesday or like Friday's webinar, especially for the option traders. I'm going to come to that point as well. So as of now, it's all about, I'm going to talk only about the entries and the exits. So if you're an intraday trader, put your stop loss above this one, and you trade this whole thing till from morning 10 o'clock it has generated. So you were in the game till here, and once you see this white area forming, or like double white area, you're going to exit here. And it's a decent profit, guys. It's almost like a 200-point profit or something like that. So the same case which happens here on the buy, and the same for this sell, same for the buy. And this sell, I think stop loss would have hit, because there were two reasons to not to trade. There's a huge gap, and once this gap down happens, the stock tends to retrace, at least to fill the gap, you know, somewhere maybe this point or maybe this point. So I would actually tell you to either put your stop loss here and ride the whole wave, because they are like amazing profits when you trade some setup like this. But if you put your stop loss according to your equity, like, okay, this is a signal, I'll just put it here, you're going to hit the stops. So typically your stop loss should be here. Let me mark here, but that's a lot to actually put it in an even MIS, or like, the bracket orders, or like anything. It is a bit you need huge equities to do this kind of thing. So whenever the setup happens, just don't trade it. Simple. So when you find setups like this, you trade them. Find a setup like this, you trade them. Find a setup like this, it's a beautiful setup, and you trade them. So let me go to any other stock. Let me go to M&M. M&M is a bit choppy, but still it has generated decent signals on a 15-minute circle. And over here it has generated a large candle on a buy. I don't really want you to trade when you see this large candle, because the chances of retracing back are normal, because when you trade a candle like this, your stop loss would be this, which is huge. So I normally don't suggest you, unless and until you are like a big player who's playing in futures like with good quantities. I would normally tell you to not to trade this. And this is our nat gas. Okay, this won't work on NSE anyways. So this is your Nestle India. So another high liquid stock. So it has given you a sell here. So guys, these lines are my lines which I put. So I'll just go here and remove drawings. Yes. So there's a sell, there's a buy, and there's a buy which has been failed here. But just see the buys here and the sells here. So the beauty of this indicator is a 2.2. Please listen to this very carefully. Your losses may be very minimum, because you cannot eradicate losses. Even if someone tells you that 100% accuracy, don't believe, because markets are very unpredictable. What we tried here to build Nifty analysis and then Bhoomi 2.0 is to actually minimize your losses to such levels where your profits would be like amazing. Like you can just make like 1.52 lakh rupees per month, like very easily, when you actually trade it with discipline trading. And I'm going to come to those points eventually. So this is how it has given a buy, and at 11:30, and at 2:30, 2:45, see what happened here. Maybe the day was pretty uncertain, but then I mean, like, if it would have shifted your stops to entry, you wouldn't have actually hit anything. And the same thing here. Look at this buy. It was generated at 9:45, and when you see, just see this, guys. Like, I don't know if you have traded in futures, what kind of profits you would have made it on Nestle. So, anyways, I'll come to the other stock. ONGC is another beautiful stock to trade on intraday, because the movements are like really good, and especially now, I mean, it's extremely volatile because of many reasons which are happening. And power grid is a beauty again. RBL Bank is a beauty again, and RBL has generated a sell here, and after that it never generated a sell. Means, like, the market is extremely on the downside. I mean, like, you can actually see 85 or 75 on this bank, because this is what this indicator is telling me. Reliance is another beauty. Bhoomi 2.0 works wonderfully on this stock. And let me come to 1 hour as well for positional traders. This is how it works, guys. The State Bank of India. It's in the sell zone. Let's see how it's acting on 15 minutes. So this is how it's acting. And there's a beautiful entry. The entry criteria is the green to red transition. I want you to actually understand the setup. Let me, if I find something to mark, let me, okay. So this is where the green zone has ended, and then the red zone has started. And you also got a sell signal here. And you are so beautifully placed in the setup, because your stop loss is like extremely near. Your stop loss would be here, 194, and your entry is at like 190. And just see, from 190 to 196, just in the month of April. Many users who are already Bhoomi subscribers for like Comex and other the packages, they had got this indicator, and the kind of profits they would have made are like killing. So let me, I mean, like, come to Nifty. So I'll go back again and do the same thing. Go to invite only scripts, touch Bhoomi 2.0. So this is your indicator on Nifty index. I recommend you to trade only index for some time, because the stocks are extremely volatile. And this is what it looks like on 5 minutes. And this is what it looks like in 15 minutes. Rule is the same, but I would stick to 1 hour, because it tends to give you the larger targets. But if you stick to 5 minutes on Nifty, these kind of noises are something which we tend to see. Look at the buy here, and here, and here. But see, when this happens, like the transition, as I told you before, let me plot the arrow. See, the green zone ended here on the 5 minutes, and then the red zone started with the label blindly take it. There's no two ways about it. I mean, don't even think about like whether I should take it or not. No, just take this, and you'll be always in profit. And if I see a green zone here after this red zone, I'm definitely going to take a buy shot on Nifty here. The same thing with the 15 minutes. Whatever the time frame you guys are comfortable, and if you have any other doubts, you can always contact on our WhatsApp number. So this is how you trade on a 15 minutes. See, there was a green, from then it turned into red. I call this as a lucky burst. When you find something like this, just enter this trade. And the same thing happened here. From red it has turned into green, and you got a buy signal here on this small candle, and your entry would be somewhere close to here, and your stop loss is here. Just imagine this whole wave. You have just traded from 8,400 and let us call 50 8,450 to 8,908. That is a 400 point move. In how much time? In just a single day. I mean, like, yeah, 1 2 days. See, these are the kind of results which you see when these kind of transitions happen. And if you see a transition like green to red, and if you don't have the signal, if you're a hardcore scalper, just do one thing: just get into this trade. Try to put a vertical line on this starting of the zone. Excuse me, the zone. Turn to 5 minutes and see where this is, and just wait for the red zone to form and enter the trade. If you're a scalper, you can do this, and you will be in massive profits in this setup. Please, I'm going to tell you again. When there is no signal on on a 1 hour time frame, when there is no label of sell, but still when you see something in red, the zone has been formed. Try to plot a vertical line here and come narrow it down to 5 minutes. And as in 5 minutes you are in the gray area, wait. Don't do any kind of trade till you see the red zone. Once you see the red zone, just enter the trade here. And see, from here to here, the profits are from 8,344 to 8,215. That's almost a 150 point trade setup. So anyways, you can replay whatever I said, and you can do that again. And this is something I'm going to show the same on Bank Nifty as well. So I'm not going to plot the indicator again from invite scripts, because it works on Nifty, Bank Nifty, and all the NSE stocks. So this is how your 1 hour time frame on Bank Nifty looks. And let me narrow down to this. This has given a sell outside the zone, so please don't try to do anything on this kind of signals. But then yes, see how it worked. There was a failed signal here, and that was at day end 15, 20. I don't think so you would be trading anything here, especially if you're an intraday trader. So there's a sell signal generated next day morning at 3rd April 9:15. Your stop loss would be, as I told on many webinars, if a large candle forms, take the center of this candle. You don't really have to put the stop loss just above this candle. This acts as a support according to the price action, according to the Napoli levels or whatever the theories are there. Even the Gann theory tells you the same thing. So when the large candle forms, try to take the middle of the candle, and it acts as a support or resistance, or what depends on whatever the direction you are trading the stock. So you got to sell here. Just sell your stock. Just short Bank Nifty with this as your stop loss, and see where did you land today. From here, 17,680 to 17,315. That's a 300 point move, and each point is 20 bucks, I guess. So I think I've covered both the 1 hour and the 5 minutes. And now let me come down here. I've just bought silver, 90 lots, and I even mentioned my stop loss, but I think my stop loss should be somewhere here because I don't actually put a stop loss. That's how I trade. That's how I trade. So it's not so large candle. So, but you can take the 25% of this candle because this is where you can see most of the rejections happen, and then the rejection was broken by this candle. So I would place my stop here. This would be my stop, and I'm still in this trade, guys. I'm going to post the profits on the Twitter shortly. My lot size is typically 90 lots, which is a comfortable lot size for me. So this is it, guys. Any queries, further things, or anything about anything like uh, zones or something? Okay, there's something which I need to tell you on US oil. This is the finest indicator to use on US oil. The finest. I mean, like I know a lot of fund managers use Bhoomi 2.0, so you can understand now what I'm talking about. So when you're trading comics, don't wait for the signal, guys. The sell or the buy. Just see the zone and enter. Just see the zone and enter. Just see the zone and enter. And you'll be always in profit. You'll make like 20, 30K just like that in one go. So this is it, guys, for the day. And stay safe, stay indoors, and let's not go out. We are suffering from our biggest threat right now. And being responsible citizens of India or the civilians of India, whatever suits you. So let's stay home, let's stay safe, let's trade, make money, and that's all, guys, for the day. Stay safe. See you then. See you tomorrow at the markets 9:15 a.m. And you might also have some screenshots from Rakesh, and the screener is there because many people might not have the pro accounts or something, so they might get the delayed data. So just for that purpose, Rakesh is going to give you the alerts, I guess. Uh, just consult Rakesh before because I don't know whether he's going to do that or not, but this is what I'm thinking he's going to do. So you can confirm with him. So let's see you guys. See you. Take care. Bye bye.